Oh, hello. Nice. What kind of burger did you get, Matthew? What kind of burger? I was just eating some adobo tofu, and I feel like I'm perfecting my recipe little by little. Gojikins, hello. Welcome. We got our ad break coming up. Y'all, this took so long for me to like set up. Well, not even me, Beans. Beans was the one who set it up. And I guess I'll talk about it when after the ad break. But it took so long. It took so long, and I had to replay the tutorial because I forgot everything about Bus Simulator. So yeah, that's why we're 30 minutes late. Beef burger with mushrooms, mozzarella, and onion. I love all three of those things. I can't have beef anymore, but mushrooms, mozzarella, and onion sounds so good. It's so good. Dang, what if I get hungry again? I don't think I made enough tofu. Anyway. I'll see you guys after the ad break. Yahoo! You're gonna be lurking? No worries, Gojikins. No worries. Yeah, everyone's getting on the binka bus. Get in, everyone. Seatbelts, everyone. Every cub. Alright, ad break starting soon. Yahoo! Yo, thank you for the raid! There's an ad break playing, so I'll welcome you guys after. But thank you! Sparkly Race Cat raid! Oh, and thank you. Right, in minute and a half left of the ad break. Yahoo! Yo! I think the ad break is done. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Get into class. No, actually, don't get into class. Get on the binka bus. Get on the binka bus. Hope you guys are ready. I will say our hellos and I will yap a little bit, but first, where's my... Wait, oh no, this is the wrong scene. This is the right scene. This is the right scene. You guys remember this avatar? Or this model, rather? Mr. Cool VT, thank you for joining the class. Hello. Wait, let me fix some of my settings. We need to say our hellos. Maybe if I put it up there? Hello, hello. Okay. Actually, just a little bit. There you go. The Binker! Hello, hello. Okay, there's a lot of people to say hello to. We're on the Binka bus today. We're playing Bus Simulator today. So hello everyone, hello, it's me, Binka Bear, your local sun bear, art history teacher, educational streamer, and for today, your bus driver. That's right, kids. I'm taking you to school today. Isn't that exciting? You guys switch out of your pajama jams. You guys are ready for your art history class at the local community college. Why are you boarding a school bus to get to the local community college? That's just how it be sometimes. That's just how it be. Oh my god, I need to fix my avatar. I need to fix the... Maybe I should put it lower. There you go. It needs to be lower. That makes more sense. Hi, before we get on the bus, let's yap a little bit. Let's say our hellos. There's quite a few people here, so much that your names are blocking my face. I did want to have the 3D model for today, but as me and Beans were testing it my PC hated me. My PC was yelling at me, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Gojikins. I tried. But wait, no, George, why are you redeeming the classroom ones? I should have turned those off. I forgot to turn those off. No, you can't escape the bus. I don't know if Matthew's here to can you what is it? Refund those points? We're not switching classes today. We're on the bus. We're on the bus. If not, I think I should be able to do it later, but let's see who's here. Matthew, hello. Welcome. You were here early. Saribot's here. Love to see it. Gojikins, you got your sticker. Oh yeah, everyone. Especially for any new students. We do have our 1 point redeem. Our sniffa sticker. It's a little check-in, but it's also some stickers based off of Filipino treats. You can redeem that whenever. The Matthew's here. Gojikins. May Shark, hello. Welcome, welcome. Shiopi, you got your sticker. Hello, welcome. And then Owen, you're rated. Hello, I think I saw that he went to go shower. But no worries at all. Thank you for the raid. You were... Oh yeah, that's right. It's a Friday night, so you're doing DDR. Let's go. Sparkly Race Cat raid. Thank you for the raid. He said he lurking. Folk, hello. Welcome. Can we nibble the pancake on our teach while Binka's not looking? Nope. Nope. You can't be nibbling on the substitute teacher. What is this? Zodlex. Hello. Sparkly Race Cat raid. Thanks for coming along with the raid. Wait, what's happening? Oh, I forgot to turn off so many of the redeems. I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. I'm sorry, I had to turn off some of the redeems because they're not possible in this setup. I think you could still throw things at me, but why would you want to? I'm just a little bear. Why would you want to do that? Let's see, can't play that one. No fun facts for today. We can't fix the... Oh no! It's stuck on me! It's stuck on me! You can still get your stickers though. That's the good thing. Oh, why? Why would you do such a thing? Why would you bite the diesel? I don't understand. Okay, let's keep on catching up on chat. Seishun, hello! Welcome, 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 mechanics, that's right! You're playing DDR. Welcome, welcome. Pickles, hello! And Matthew, you got your sticker? There we go. Owen said that he had to go shower, but he lurk. No worries at all. I'm glad you could drop by. Folk, thank you for the 10 months. Ready to get aboard the bear bus? My spine just finished recovering from last time, so I'm good to go. I wonder what happened to your spine last time. Surely nothing affecting your spine will happen this time. I can assure you. Maybe assure you. Yeah, happy 10 months. Once again, Mr. Cool VT, thanks for joining the class. You came at just the right time. I'm picking you up from your domicile, your dormicile, your place. And you know, we're going to community college together. The Binker. Hello, the real Kayla Gala. Welcome, welcome. Impossible. I hear the wheels on the Binka go round and round. They do. Where did you hear that from? Because they were right. Where are we going today? We're going around. We're going across the neighborhood. Miss Teacher, our seatbelts are missing. Is it okay? We don't need seatbelts. Where we're going, we won't need any seatbelts. Just hold on to the sides of the bus. Exactly what Matthew said. Right? It is what it is, you... Good evening, George. Why were you redeeming all of those classroom thingies? Why were you redeeming them? You can't escape the bus. The bus is a good place to be. It's cool. My bomb wasn't enough to blow us out of the window. Not yet. Not yet, no. Let's see, let's see. Oh, and thank you, Matthew, for handling all of the requests. Thank you, thank you. George is remotely altering the classroom from the bus. I don't need your refund. I insist. I insist. You could use those points for something good. Maybe get some candy. Can the cats ride along too? I'm sorry, they can't. They're kind of skittish on the bus. I don't know why. Especially when my driving skills are so good, right? I just trust that the cats are on the bus somewhere. Yeah, they're hanging out. You guys see that video of a cat that like was chilling on a plane, not a like airplane, but like one of those like hang glider thingies. There was like a cat chilling on it, and then it like lifted off without anyone knowing that there was a cat on it, and then the pilot saw the cat like hanging on for dear life and landed immediately, but the cat was like terrified. Poor thing. But everyone's safe. Everyone's safe. Miss Teacher, can we get some chicken nuggies and egg McMuffins sausages? Hey, who threw that? I forgot I didn't put any music. Let's put on some music. What are we listening to? I was listening to Canadia. Wait. I got an idea. Let's see if this will work. Songs for bus rides. Here we go. The wheels on the bus go round and round. I bet you guys will like this. Alright, let's see, let's see. You guys are throwing things at me? Seishun and Folk? How could you? I don't understand. Sticky banana, potassium snack. Go banana! God, I remember that scene so vividly. Yeah, we can't summon the cats, so I took out all of those. I took all of those out. Did you know that getting potassium injected hurts? Oh no! I did not know that. Let's see. Oh my god, Mega Bronson, thank you for the 17 months. Teacher driving the bus again, budget cuts off. Yeah, unfortunately, the tariffs affected all of us. And by all of us, I mean all of us. Even us bears, you see. We're going bus murdering. Hello, beeplebees. No murders today. Because you see, Beans actually bought a new, like, gaming steering wheel. He attached it to my desk. That's what I'm gonna be using today. That's what I'm gonna be using today, everybody. So you guys are gonna get to see my amazing driving skills, because this is the, you know, contrary to popular belief, I do have a driver's license. Maybe not a bus license, but I do have a license. So you guys are gonna see my perfection, my perfect driving skills. You guys will be in awe. In fact, this stream might even be a little boring because there's no accidents to be had. No mistakes at all. Because now I have a steering wheel. I also even have foot pedals. I have IRL foot pedals. So I will be using that to make the bus go round and round. Alright, so you know, it's okay if you guys want to check out a more interesting stream. I totally get it, because this one's gonna be pretty boring. It's gonna be pretty peaceful. Yeah, I know it. I don't have to think it. I just know it. Realignment bus instead of reassignment bus. Let's see. You guys are getting your stickers. Don't use those points for something good. Use them for something evil. Don't use them for something evil. Impossible, I can't believe you throw things at me. Hey, who did that? Pickles! Why? I understood that reference, and they were saved by, oh, let's say, Mo. That's right. That episode didn't have like a like it kind of had an ending, but like literally that was it, right? Waiting for the knees and toes to drop in this beat. Pog. I learned that potassium hurts, by the way, the hard way after it started flowing into my veins because my nurse didn't warn me. Yo, that's I had like an IV drip one day. One time I had to get like an IV drip, and they couldn't find my veins in my arms, so they had to use the veins in my hand, and that hurt a lot. And when they put in the what's it called, the contrast, they didn't warn me that it would hurt more, and I still think that's probably one of the most painful things I've ever experienced in my life. Like, I remember, and the thing is, I feel like I have a pretty good pain tolerance, like pretty decent. Like I feel like I don't yell out or yelp out as much. But that one, I was like, the technician that was doing like the IV, they like over the intercom were like, "Are you all right?" Yeah, I'm fine. Who did you steal the license from? I got it legally on my second, maybe third try. You know how like you can only make like 15 mistakes? I made only 13. And then the driving instructor was like, "I'm gonna let you have this one, but you really have to practice." And then I didn't. She got the pedals. I do got the pedals. Donuts in the parking lot time? We can. Let's see what kind of what kind of donuts a bus can make, right? Sending you extra fluffy hugs. No, more so to pickles. Yeah, I know that sounds really painful. Like, but yeah, I definitely understand. I definitely understand the struggle. Alright, let's unpause and see what this bad boy can do. Are you guys ready to see some perfect driving? I even learned the controls. Look, see? You guys see the wheel move? Well, I can't really see the wheel moving because I'm in the way, but that's me actually moving the gaming steering wheel. You guys see that? And now I'm gonna press on pedals. See? Oh, excuse me, sir. See, I even know the honking. Oh my god, can you guys stop? I know pedestrians have the right of way, but can you guys just like move? Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect so far, right? Oh my god. There we go. This is what I'm telling you guys. Like, it's gonna be kind of a mild-mannered stream, you know? I'm a very cautious driver. We got the beats schmovin', you know? I'm gonna be going the speed limit. I might even be following the traffic lights. I might even go to dang it. I might even... We're gonna ignore that. That was just a test run. Did that person's license plate say hag? Anyway, we got the tunes banging. Yo, the light is green. The light is green. Can you go? Can you go, please? Yeah, as I was saying, oh yeah, look, see, I'm even using my turn signal. Are you guys proud of me? I know how to do turns. Correct use of an indicator, you see? Oh wow. Let's see, Aplin, what was the first famous piece of art with an automobile in it? Oh, that's actually kind of a toughie. I don't know if I know that one. Because my knowledge of like car history is woefully... My knowledge of cars, period, not great. Is this a bus stop? No, that's not a bus. Also, for today, I might be missing some of the messages, because, you know, I gotta concentrate on the road, you guys. I gotta concentrate on the road. We don't want to rear-end anyone like last time. Look, look, look. I'm gonna use my turn signal. Look. Wow. See? Where are the bus stops? Hey, who threw that? How dare you? Wait, did you see? Wait, what's going on with that guy? What the heck is playing right now? Hold on. Parking brake. We're not listening to this. We're not listening to that. The only time we need to listen to that song is if we need to perform CPR. What are we listening to? How about some 90s classics? Hey! What the heck? Is it because I turned off Baby Shark? You guys need to lay off of the Coco Melon and all that. Let's do, ooh, you know what? 90s R&B might hit the spot. R&B. If anyone could find out the answer to A. Poland's question, what is the first piece of art that has like an automobile in it? Wait, did they say automobile or did they say transportation? Because if we're talking transportation, does it count to have like the boats on the Nile? Because then we have like Egyptian stuff. All right, 90s R&B. Let's go. Binka hates sharks. That's not what I said. I love May Shark. I missed a couple of messages. I've never been more aware of where my veins are. Oh no. When I had a CT myelogram, it was one of the most painful things I've ever undergone. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It wasn't recent, but man, I cried. I just got my wisdom teeth yoinked. I can't wait to run over pedestrians to relieve the pain. Oh man, I do hope it relieves the pain. Hag love! You don't know what their license plate says? Your head is blocking it? You can see through my head though, right? Like, concentrate. Binka I don't hate shark. Staying alive. Another thing to do chest compressions too. Exactly. That's what I know about baby shark. Is that you can do CPR with baby shark. Cocomelon is scientifically proven to give me what I crave. Okay. Now that we weren't looking at the guy that's glitching out, we can release the parking brake. We can keep on going. We still haven't picked up people. Wait, the route next by is busy? Take over? Have I not been— uh-oh. What am I supposed to press? Oh, press N. Yeah, there we go. We weren't even driving a route yet. Oh, okay, okay. But this time, we will be. Look at my turning skills. Look at that. Correct use of indicator. There we go. And now watch this. Parking brake. The doors are open. There's no one here. Why did I stop here? Why? Idle, hello. Just got here. Is this the right bus? It is the right bus. You can hop on in. Hop on in. So I do chest compressions to every doo-doo-doo beat? I think so, right? It's like baby shark doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, baby shark doo-doo. It's like that beat, right? You don't want to be resuscitated to baby shark, let me wither. Or staying alive. You could also do staying alive. You could do staying alive. Oh, you can do it. See, we don't even need the radio. You could just listen to the harmonic beats. Look, see? Isn't that cool that I know how to use a turn signal? Isn't that pretty neato bobito? There we go. Sir, please, please, the light is green. There you go. Oh, it turns out I was supposed to do that. It says honked. Oh my gosh. It said that I was supposed to honk at that vehicle. See, sometimes road rage is the answer. Tazira Boreal, hello. You got your sticker. Okay, this time for sure we'll pick up people, right? Excuse me, don't park at a bus stop. Use indicators when approaching? No. I refuse. And look, I could do this to tell when people are coming by. You need a ticket? A regular— I hate this part though. I hate doing math. 1. Okay. Why would you give me that much change? Okay. I hate math. I can't do math. There you go. There we go. We're so golden, Kamui. We're doing pretty good, right? This is what I mean. Might be pretty boring. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I accidentally put out the accessibility ramp. There we go. Can you resuscitate a pedestrian with your bus? Just gently roll your wheels over them with the beat. Yeah, you can actually.
I hope I'll be able to catch some sleep along the way.
Who's talking on the bus? Who's talking about catching some sleep on the bus? Only I may do that. Only I may dance. Yeah, you better run. Oof! Once again, another perfect job. Look at that. Bad stopping position. I'm pretty sure I had great stopping position. I don't know what these people are on about. Peck School, hello! Cool, no one wants any tickets. Cool, cool. Release the parking brake. See, if you guys were expecting some funny hee-hee ha-has of me, like, you know, running into cars, rear-ending them and stuff like that, you came to the wrong place. You came to the wrong place! You came to the wrong place. Passenger needs to get off. There wasn't a stop there, brother. But too bad. You get to... You know what happens when I ride the bus and someone misses their stop? They gotta wait until the next stop. That's too bad, so sad, brother. Maybe next time don't fall asleep. Now you can get off. See, there you go. Stop for passenger to get off. There you go. Does this bus drive to open map? I could just ignore them. That's kind of funny. I could just ignore them. What did I ask? St. Anthony? I don't think it does. Who's honking at me? We'll just say no. We could also ignore them. We could also just be like, it would be just like real life. No, we don't go there. Oh, we did it correctly. It would be a shame if it happened on a ferry. They can get up at the next island. Exactly. People gotta be more attentive. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm super saying. Alright, parking brake off. Signaling on. Blinking left when leaving a bus stop, so I did good. What? See? I'm even good with the brakes, y'all. I'm even good with the brakes. Doing pretty good, that's all I gotta say. Oh, I even timed it so well that... Brother! At least these folks know how to, you know, lift their knees a little bit, you know? Did you just start crying and run away because you don't stop at the church? What do you mean you don't just stop at the church? I need to pray to God. I just killed so many people. I need to repent for my sins. That's probably what she was thinking. Yell at him, binka. She's goated with the brakes, as the kids say. How are things on the binka bus? Pretty good. Pretty good. I feel like I'm kind of a shoo-in here. Is that everybody? Oh, you reached the end of the route. Oh, so I can drive to the paint shop now. Let's drive to the paint shop. Let's do that. Hey, I'm walking over here. Alright. I already closed the doors. There we go. Okay, we're gonna paint the binka bus. What color should we do it? Should we do like binka blurple? Mayhaps? Maybe a nice gold? Gold experience requiem? Like, I'm not on a route, so I don't think I have to go the speed limit. I'm trying to get to the paint shop, you know? I mean, it's just common knowledge. If you are not on a route, the bus doesn't have to follow all the rules. Oopsie. You know what? I'm pretty sure that island needed some maintenance anyhow. Wait, am I any closer to the... Am I still going to the paint store? And sometimes people just don't drive fast enough, you know? I hope I'm going to the paint shop, right? Watch this. Deja vu. And actually driving with a wheel, very
I want you
fun.
to meet somebody. This is Ted Kane. He's the spokesperson for economic development here in Angel Shores.
Wait.
I'm very glad to meet you.
Who's talking?
It's
How did
good
they...
to see the city has a public transport system again. Seems like a proper
Who was
transit
talking? How did they
company to
get
me.
on the bus?
Let's get it looking like one
How
too.
did they...
Right,
I
it's
got
time to put some
confused.
branding
I
on
got
our buses.
confused.
Don't worry, the paint shop has
I
got
got
you covered.
confused. Who's throwing things? Who was was talking just now. Like, there was just like a random guy that started talking. It's literally just her on the bus. I got distracted. You can't blame me for accidentally like running into a couple of pedestrians and another car if there's a ghost on the bus. First we have waterboarding until electroshock, burning whips, and I have more. Oh no. The bus was speaking to Hello, Glitch Mushroom. Hello. There's some craziness happening right now. I don't know what that's all about. Like, yeah, I ran into a couple of things. Ooh. Turn signal. There we go. But it's because the bus is haunted. I don't know what they want me to do. Wait, did I pass the... Oh, you know what? I think I passed the paint shop. I think that's why there was that weird bit of dialogue. Sorry, I'm not stopping on any stops. I'm still trying to find the paint shop. I'm in a rush. I'm in a rush. You guys are too slow. Where is it? Oh, is it up here? Oh, there's the paint shop. Okay. I see. See, you guys like my steering wheel movements? Yes, don't forget about the parking brake. I would never forget about the parking brake. We fell in love, do you remember the time? Park inside? That's what I did. Oh, did I go too far? Does that not count? Oh, no, I guess it did. I guess it did. Alright, let's see what I missed out on. Let's see, I have no chemical weapons. Blurple to camouflage the bus with the asphalt? Yeah, let's do it. Is the last stop, did we pass the hospital yet? We're not stopping at the hospital. We don't need to stop at the hospital. Can we collect a bunch of passengers and drive off a cliff to hold them hostage? It's just like that one movie. The bus that couldn't slow down. First we have, the bus was speaking with us. Are we stopping at any snack breaks? You can get a snack right now. You guys can chill in the bus while it's getting painted. I'm pretty sure there's no risk. I'm pretty sure this I feel like you guys will enjoy the smell, actually. You guys can do that. I love shrooms. A binka NFT is worth -3 Bitcoin. Beancoin. We are the snack. That's also true. Alright, so what's my look? Primary color. Let's do blue. Secondary color. Ooh, hot pink. I like this color. Oh, it's locked. Any wraps? Ooh. Wow. Happy Pride, everybody. There's also red. Oh, this one's cool. This one's cool. Some decals. Add a new decal. Time we fell in love. Do you remember the time? Ooh, let's see if I can put my name. Binka. We can. Okay. There we go. Binka. Add a new one. So that's the I. Where is it? Right here. Binka. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick nasty. Oh, come on. Bin. Another one. Let's do K. Bink. And then one last one. Binka. Do you remember the time we fell in love? Do you remember the time? Ooh, paint fumes passes out. Let's see. Thanks to whomever exploded, your sacrifice won't be in vain. You guys love paint fumes? Beans, hello. Hello, yes, we're playing the jams. The Binka Itasha. Let's stop at bin. Where the bin? No. No, we're not the bin. There we go. It spells my name. So people will know. People will know who they're messing with. They'll know never to mess with me ever again. Interior. Ooh, did you guys know that bus seats are designed that way to hide how dirty they are? When I found that out, I was kind of disgusted. Ooh, we could do our license plate. Oh. Okay. Let's do yellow. Let's do binka bus. Binkan. Binka. I guess that's the best that we could do. Binka. Apply license plate. Okay, now we do apply changes. All vehicles. No, let's do all vehicles. There we go. Wait, I want to see my handiwork. I want to see my handiwork. Take it to the streets? No, thank you. I wasn't built for the streets. The streets were built for me. Oh my god, is that V beans? Beanka. Aw, everyone loves you, Beans. Well, I'm not sharing those, so you guys are gonna have to. You guys are gonna have to back off. Wait, how do I? There you go. Guys, look. The hen looks terrible, but that's okay. Feeling the love. Cool, we did it! Okay, so drive out of the paint shop, stop next to Ted and let Mira out. Why does she want to leave? Oh. We gotta close the doors, release the parking brake. Can we leave? Oh no. Are we trapped? Are we trapped? Can you please? Oh my god, I think we're trapped. We're trapped. How do we get out? Okay, apply changes. Accept. There we go. Let us out! The purple binka bus goes hard. Yeah! Oh, don't forget about the parking brake. There we go. Now we're gonna be rolling around at the speed of round. Oopsie. If this place is built for buses, then why are the corridors so tight, you know? I feel like that's not good design. It's not good architecture.
Now that's what I call properly branded.
Wow, looks
Oh my god,
great.
is that Giancarlo
I've already planned our
Esposito?
next step.
It kind of sounds
Sorry
like
to
him, doesn't
interrupt,
it?
But Mira, I need you to discuss our expansion plan.
Let Mira out? No. Why are the passengers trying to leave? You live here now! Welcome to the Hotel California. She did not get the moment that this is the Hotel
In the meantime,
California.
how about you drive the route again with our new and freshly branded bus?
I would love
I'll give you
to.
a call later.
Open the map menu? How do I do that? How do I do that? Oh, I see. Select route. Route 2. Drive now. I want to take the... Wait, where's the... Why is the bus just say man? Select the highlighted bus. This one? Which one's the... Oh, this one. Okay. Accept. Cool. Alright, so I'm assuming that means we could drive, right? Do you remember the time we found... Okay. Excuse me? Can we get a move on? Thank you. Turn signal, look both ways, which I'm not gonna do because I'm very confident. There we go. And now we drive. This is only our second route and we're already- Whoa, did you see? On the left side, there was a car that was like flooring it. I thought I was a bad driver, what the hey? Okay, our first victims. I mean passengers. Let's go. Stop. Parking brake. Open the doors. Witness our masterpiece in action.
Hi. Yeah.
No one needs a ticket. Let's go. We're doing so good. Sotenbori, hello! Hello, hello. Teacher driving with the confidence of a guy with a BA in business administration. That's a pretty sick burn. I really have to hand that to you, Matthew. That was pretty good. Sometimes you gotta have that kind of confidence. Excuse me, sirs. The light is green. Come on now. There we go. Correct use of indicator. Alright. The thing is, the steering wheel also gives me feedback. Like, whenever I drive over something, I actually feel it on the steering wheel. It's a little scary. Turn signal? What do you mean? What is that? I crashed into an obstacle? I don't think I did. This game might be gaslighting me. Okay.
Hey,
Perfect
it's Mira.
timing.
I hope everything went well.
Mira, how did you? Wait,
We've
what?
already got our next steps ready and want you to meet someone.
Did I really do that many accidents? We're still gonna make a profit, right? We're still gonna make a profit?
I'm so glad to
We
meet you.
made a
I'm
profit.
so excited about connecting all
Let's
the city's
go.
places of interest to each other. Let's start with the West Oakwood. It is
Let's
the
go.
heart
We
of the
made
city's
300.
nightlife. It
The
would be
Canadian
great if
dollars?
people could
What's
take
the
bus home
what is
after a
what
long
does that
night
stand
out.
for? I see you also like that Welsh voice actor.
The service is so fast and friendly.
Let's close this. Okay, so create a route connect. Oh no, we have to make routes. We have to make routes. I don't. That's not Mira. What the heck is that? Okay, so what are we doing? Create a route that connects the district St. Anthony and West Oakwood using the Jetty Drive bus stop. What do we do? Okay, create route. Yeah, Route 3, Route 66, okay. That connects St. Anthony and West Oakwood using the Jetty Drive bus stop. Bless you, Beans. Oh, I see. So we can just make a new route, okay. And West Oakwood. What is this? Jetty Drive. A middle school? The church?
I heard Lady Margaret was the bravest and fluffiest dog of her time.
Add stop? How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, okay. It's all the way over there.
Oh, I can't read the sign anymore. I guess
Apply
it's time to get
changes?
some glasses.
Yes.
Trish is absolutely right. Let's drive our new route at night and enjoy the
Who the
pulsing
heck is
heart of the
Trish?
Angel Shore nightlife.
What is happening in this game? Change time weather? We can make it stormy? Apply? We time warped? Okay. Time warp between 10 p.m. and 12 p.m. Oh, I guess it's not 10 p.m. right now. Okay. Let's time warp. Oh, I see.
Other options. Two. Yes, you stupid machine.
Wait, who's yelling at my bus? Who's doing that?
Let's find out if the people of West Oakwood like their new bus line.
Ah, okay. I see. Let's do the time warp again. That is in fact what we did. Okay. I think we're ready? Question mark? Wait, that's a subway. I want to drive that one. I want to drive that one. Dang it. I'm here with a stupid bus. Okay. Why are the repair costs so expensive? Wait. Wait. What the heck is that? Look at that, like, little guy. He's so so cool. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like he looks so cool. All right, let's get on this route.
Is Baron Blade recruiting?
Also, there was a message about visibility. I wasn't paying attention, but I can see just fine. I'm not even wearing my glasses today, and I can see just fine. There we go. Too late? I was distracted. What do you mean too late? 1 trip. 3 tickets? That's a lot, buddy. Senior ticket. Day ticket. 1. Oh nice! I'm loving all the exact change right now. Senior ticket. 1 trip ticket. Why don't you have exact change? Why do you hate me? Why did that person hate me? I just don't understand. I don't understand what I did wrong. Teacher, eyes on the road, please? Nah. This is one of them self-driving buses. Hello, Saku. Hello. 911, I like to report a hit and run. I did no such thing. Don't forget about the parking brake. I would never. See, night driving is very chill. And then remember, parking signal. I mean, not parking signal. Turn signal. Why was there a cone in the middle of the road like that? Who would do such a thing? Why would they do such a thing? Ah! Why are there so many crashing noises when I'm not crashing into anything? Why is everything happening all at once? They ran out of the bus. I don't understand where they're running. Why are they running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Drift signal. Improve visibility in low light conditions? How do I do that? Like that? Oh, like that. I see. Wait, which way am I going? You like them donuts? How about them donuts? Why is there just a huge mass of people over here just congregating? What's going on over here, you guys? Oh, it wouldn't let me do that. I'd run too? You guys are so mean to me. Is this how Randon feels? I feel like Randon should play this game. Or if there's, oh my gosh, he should play Truck Driving Simulator. Right? Doesn't he like trucks or something? Why are they running away from me? I don't understand. Amazing businesses. While the GPS continues serving this route or holds you to stop serving it yourself? No. Doesn't help that you were like, hey guys, what's going on right I was curious. I was curious as to what was happening. Okay, let's keep on driving this route. Wait, what was it? Drive route between 10 p.m. and 12 p.m.? Drive back to Jetty Drive? Let's do that. Oh, close the doors. That's right. Like the Simpsons episode where Nelson looks into a mirror and laughs at himself and goes, ow, that hurts. Is this how that feels? No, but you see, when we tease Randon, it's funny. When you guys tease me, it hurts my little bare feelings. Especially when I'm doing such a good job of driving right now. Ooh, we're in Chinatown. You should play Farm Simulator and drive a tractor while yapping. Oh, that'd be so cute. I'm going pretty fast. I'm not on a route, so I don't need to follow the rules, but look, do you think we can final destination ourselves? Oh, almost missed a turn. Luckily I didn't miss it. And luckily everyone is paying good attention to this route. $33 miles per hour? Wonder what that is in American. God, I'm so good at driving. We already drove the route, so how come it's not being marked as complete? Why were some of you guys on the street? Why were you on the curb? Stay on the street. Stay on the pedestrian path. Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking at you guys. There we go. Perfect timing. Okay, cool. Do we gotta? I think we have to do this route again.
Ticket, please.
Sure, you can. Why did you give me $20? I know you guys can't see it because my head's in the way, but this person gave me $20, and I have to give them so much change because they're being insensitive. They don't understand that I'm on a schedule. Oh, there we go. Gosh, some people. And then close the door. Oh yeah, close the door. Tell her to get off. You got no change. Am I the only one that hears a static sound? Oh no, really? Hold on. Testing, testing. I'm having Beans troubleshoot this with me. Dang, it's Spotify. It's Spotify, is it? Dang, really? What should we... Has it always been that way? Wait, I'm gonna play M83. You guys tell me if the static comes back. It is the Spotify? Okay. No! Wait, how come? I suppose the song had some sick bass boost? Schnackery! Schnackery, you're not helping. How about maybe we'll just play music off of YouTube. Schnackery! I'm driving the bus right now. Meow! We'll just play a playlist. Schnack filling in the ASMR. Okay, hopefully this isn't... Ah, no, that's right, the ads. So... Oh, let's play it. I don't care about TurboTax. Okay, can you guys let me know? Oh, hold on, let me mute. Okay, Beans is telling me that there's no static. So, with that in mind... Actually, let me lower the volume just a smidge. And then let's get this show on the road. This is actually really good music to like go sicko mode on. And look, we're gonna go through this route so fast. Oh my gosh. Well, it's okay. Because we're gonna go through this route so fast. Do kids even still say sicko mode? Oh, we're just on time. Just on time. Everyone get off. You could go for the crazy taxi. They don't? They don't say that anymore? Wait, crazy taxi OST. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Time to make some crazy money. Here we go. Alright, next up. Moving Cubs, are you guys ready to make some crazy money? Here we go. There's so many pedestrians that they're literally walking over each other. Sunday drivers, am I right?
Such tasteful.
Bad stopping position. I don't know what. Okay, that's a little. I guess it's a little bit bad, but. Oh, I can look at the rear view mirror. A passenger requests a ticket. That's kind of too bad for
I
them.
don't like much of today's music.
Let's see, a senior
all
ticket.
directions
Actually, that's a little
is okay.
teensy bit loud. There you go. A day ticket. It's not even daytime, brother.
Are the boys from All Directions recording a new tune again?
Oh, we need the wheelchair ramp. You got it, buddy. Wait, is the ramp not coming out? Hello? There you go. Come on in, buddy. Let's go. Can the ramp go back in? Oh, that's the button, that's the button. Time to make some crazy money, here we go! Last GDQ they speedran it with the live band playing the OST, that's so sick! The houses in that street were so pretty. I mean, once I'm through with them. We're gonna see about that. Oh yeah, actually, we're on the clock! Oh my god, it's the guy again. It's him! Eek! I was paying attention, I was paying attention, I was paying attention! I was just rocking out so hard to the music, you see. I'm so fast. I'm so fast. And so furious! Oh, I pressed the rock! Harsh braking, you skipped a stop! I accidentally did the parking brake when I should have used like the actual brake. No, I didn't miss that stop. I didn't miss that stop. Look, see, parking brake. Everyone, you guys can get off the bus. There you go. See, I got distracted. Oopsie poopsie.
New villa they built.
Well, you know what? You know what? Bus drivers IRL have done that to me before. And now that I'm in a position of power, I guess I'm gonna do it too. That I shouldn't have said that. That was pretty bad. Accessibility, exactly. We love accessibility. Yeah, I might miss a bus stop here or there, but otherwise this is a pretty accessible bus. Binka keeping property values down and combating gentrification, what a hero. Exactly. Instead of this way, people won't have to fire shots into the air. I'm doing everyone a favor. Oh, the next stop is a middle school. Maybe we'll see some. Uh-oh. Oh my god! What happened? Did my bus flip? Is that what happened? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. You become the thing you swore to fight. This is true. We have an ad break coming up, but let me get to this bus stop first. Okay. See, didn't miss the stop this time.
One ticket.
Now you know why it happens. Passenger requests a ticket.
It's so good to
Just have
ride
your
on one of
tap
these
card
new
out.
buses again.
Okay, student, 1 trip. 320.
Thank you for waking me up.
Single ticket, please.
Tram seats are
Senior
so comfy.
day 1. 460.
Thank you.
You're welcome, good sir. Okay, we're gonna pause because you guys have an ad break coming up. That went by pretty fast. Don't ask how we're back at the Don't ask how we're back at the classroom, but we're back at the classroom. For no, wait, I should be here. I should be here. Not as fast as the bus. Teacher flea flies through the window. Does the bus have seatbelts? We don't have enough money for seatbelts, unfortunately. That's why I should wear the seatbelt. We can't afford seatbelt. If we can't even afford like a dedicated bus driver, we definitely can't afford seatbelts. Alright, I think our ad break is gonna come up soon. It's gonna come up soon. This is Babinka's personal realm and her inventory. Exactly. Alright, when is that that ad break coming? There you go. Alright, I'll see you guys after the ad break. We're back. We're back. The bus needs new tires. Let's get to work, boys. You guys are so thoughtful. You're so thoughtful. Good night, chat. Good night, Binka. Good night, Beans. Good night, Pickles. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Get some good rest. Get some good rest while we cause a little bit of cheeky havoc. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, you guys can still hear the music, right? I decided to switch over to my like personal account, but since you guys aren't seeing it, I think it should be fine. Abracadabra, wata gaga. You guys can hear that, right? In a tongue she said, death or love tonight. Oh yeah, so let's see if I can talk while driving. I'm sure it'll be fine. You can hear it? Cool. Alright. Your feet, the floor's on fire. Okay, the ultimate test of my driving skills would be to be able to drive and talk and yap at the same time. Let's close the doors, take off the parking brake, put on our signal. So my tofu recipe. I have a tofu recipe now, you guys. It's adobo tofu, a bofu, if you will. Ah!
I think you have your low beam off.
My low beam off? What are these? Who's backseat driving me? Who? First of all, how do I do that? Oh, I see. I see. I was supposed to have my high beams on. A dofu, exactly. What? Did I miss a stop? Death or love tonight. No one's here though. Oh, someone wanted to get off. I see. Cadabra, abracadabra. So yeah, it is Filipino adobo, but instead of chicken or pork, it's tofu. This is the end of the route already? Well, let's do it again. Let's do it again, because according to my... Oh, you know what? We have to reset the clock, I guess? Yeah, let's do this. Apply. She goes straight to the police. I mean, it's not my fault that the police department happened to put their entire force right here where this bus stop is. Time warp completed. Alright, let's do this. Abracadabra, abra, unana, abracadabra. Close the doors before departing? Jesus. They were closed! This game is crazy. Taxi. The doors were closed. What do they mean by that?
Next stop, South Amador Street.
Abra unana, in a tongue she said, death or love tonight. Get out of the way. Man! Why is it doing that? Just because I hit one person? Just because I hit one person? It does that? That's not fair. Get a move on. Abracadabra. There we go. Oh, isn't this the bleach opening? Oh yeah, so my tofu. So my tofu. I actually stole this recipe off of YouTube Shorts. You see, the secret ingredient is cornstarch! Dang it. Well, at least this isn't a bus stop. Why are you on the middle of the road? Why are you in the middle of the road? The secret ingredient is cornstarch. So what you want to do first is you want to get your tofu. You've stolen the right of way of a tram? Skill issue, brother. You're a bad role model. I didn't steal a physical thing. I stole the right of way. It's not quite the same thing, you know? It's like if you're at a stop sign and no one else is there, not like I'm stealing the right of way from a pedestrian or nothing, right? Cornstarch. Yes, okay. So my tofu recipe. This is actually really hard to like talk and drive at the same time, unless it's like about my driving. But I'm trying. So what you want to do is you want to take your tofu, you want to freeze it first. You want to freeze it and then you put it in the microwave. This gives the tofu a really good texture. It's almost like chicken, you see. Oh, here's the bus stop. Get on the bus, everyone. I'm sharing my tofu recipe.
Where should we head next?
Alright, everyone on the bus? Let's do this then. There we go.
Limits and sea drift.
Then, turn signal. Oh my gosh, I almost got freaking Final Destination. Why did the truck stop right in the middle of the road? Jesus H Christ, man. We almost got Final Destination, and it definitely wouldn't have been my fault. Do a little bit more. There we go. Whoever needs to get off, you can get off. Final Destination. Improve visibility by using windshield wipers. Ah, I see. I hear cornstarch in general is pretty helpful for getting tofu crispy if you can't properly wok that. Yeah. Also, another thing is that like my doctor very explicitly told me to. So I had a blood test done this past week, and my doctor was like, "You're doing better, but it's still not really good enough." So you need to still like avoid oily food. So I'm trying to avoid as much oil as I can. And the cool thing is that air fryers are really useful for that. Almost. There we go. Never heard of the freeze microwave trick? Yeah, it gets the texture really nice. I found out in a recipe. It was a YouTube video that says like, this is how you make your tofu the same texture as chicken. Oh, oops. Blinking left when leaving the bus stop, that's a good thing, right? Yeah, it does give the tofu a nice texture, and then you marinate, or not really marinate it, you make a mix of, have you guys ever heard of nutritional yeast before? It's like a good vegan cheese substitute. So you mix a little bit of that, a little bit of cornstarch, then you, oh! There we go.
One ticket, please.
Down with the yeast. I love the yeast. Oh, you want a ticket? Fine. Senior, one trip, one. Why are you giving me $20 to get change for you? Why do you hate me? Student ticket, day ticket, 2 tickets, $4.20. Blaze it.
I'd like to buy
I mean, wait, you
tickets,
students shouldn't know
please.
about that. It's improper. Unless it's medicinal. 2, 3. Close the- I did close the doors!
Next stop. Natural middle.
So yeah, you mix nutritional yeast with, what was it? Oh, it's garlic powder? Like a little bit, like a teaspoon of garlic powder. I forgot how much nutritional yeast it is. I want to say it's like 3 tablespoons or something. And then 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Mix that together, and then that's your dry stuff. You mix it with the wet stuff, which is soy sauce. I forgot how much. There was something else. I want to say it's like water. Ah! Get off the bus. Get on the bus. I just remember you mix like the wet stuff in there. Soy sauce is part of it. I feel like water is another part of it. And then you're supposed to have oil, but I am, like I said, I'm trying to reduce my oil intake. So, what is it with this Final Destination guy? Is this the same guy? It's the same guy. He hasn't moved. We gotta avoid him. That wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault. You gotta be careful of hydroplaning, students. There we go.
Last stop. Please leave the bus.
Get off the bus. Nice. We finished the route, but why does it still say, it still says drive route 3 between 10 p.m. and 12 p.m. Is this not 10 p.m.? What's going on? Soy sauce forgot how much. But it's legal here? Okay, you guys get a pass. You guys get a pass. I don't understand. I don't understand why it says drive route 3, but it doesn't mark it as done. Let's go ahead and just drive back to Jetty Drive. Okay, now once the tofu is all microwaved, you wanna cut it. What song is this? Oh, it's Axel. Watch me maneuver. Oh no. The route takes you to the police so you can turn yourself in. I would never. I would never. Pass, puff. Am I right? So you stick the. You know what? I have the recipe. Parking brake. Where we're gonna take a pause right here. I have the recipe right here. I wrote it down in my private Discord. Okay, you want to mix 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then you add, that's the dries, then you have the wets. The wets are, oh, that's what I forgot. It's soy sauce and oat milk. I know it doesn't sound super appetizing, but it is. Because this is actually what you're gonna like cover your tofu in. So it's 2 to, you know what, we can drive while I'm sure it's gonna be totally fine if I drive while looking at my, oh, my parking brake. If I drive, yap, and read at the same time. I don't, you know, like, what's the worst that could happen, right? So you got your dries, you got your wets, you got your oat milk and your soy sauce. It says, like, it also calls for 2 tablespoons of oil, but if you're trying to cut down on your oil intake, what I just did is replace it with water, and it turned out still pretty fine. Then you wanna, excuse me, you wanna cut up your tofu into neat little, like, sticks, you know? Into little blocks. And then you coat the tofu in that mixture. Well, you mix the dries and the wets. You coat the tofu in that, and then you put it in your air fryer for about 12 to 15 minutes, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that would be in non-freedom units. Is this Jetty Drive yet? Parking brake. And then that's kind of it for prepping the tofu. What if we wish to double our oil intake? Ah, then you see, you do, what is this, 2 tablespoons of oil? Then you do 4 tablespoons of oil. Can you post it in the Discord? Actually, yeah, I can. I'm gonna put it in Binka Noms. I think I even have a picture. Give me a second. The recipe that I have also has, like, mushrooms in it, but today we didn't use mushrooms. The mushrooms that we had kind of went bad. Just chug the oil, got it. Just got here. Can you start the recipe over? Okay, you want to get some tofu. That's the first thing. You want to get some firm tofu. Stick it in the freezer for a bit. Wait till it freezes. Then, once it's frozen, take it out. Pop it in the microwave. Put it in for... I actually don't know how much you should put it in for. That's a Beans the Bear question. He's usually the one that takes care of that task. Alpaca, hello! Welcome to the Binka bus. I'm sharing some recipes as we're driving, which is a good idea, actually. You guys should try it out. Once your tofu is nice and microwaved, you mix your dries first. You mix your 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Then you add your wets. Tofu frozen, tofu unfrozen. Exactly. It makes the tofu like have a nice texture to it. It's like chicken. You get your wets. You got your soy sauce and your oat milk and a little bit of oil. You cut up the tofu, coat it in the mixture, stick it in the air fryer. 375 degrees Fahrenheit, freedom units. 12 to 15 minutes. You want to flip them though? Mix your nutritional yeast. Exactly. It is Axel's cover. We found out that if I play Spotify, it was very staticky. So I'm playing off of YouTube right now. You're listening to YouTube. Let's see. After that, you want to get yourself a nice big pan. You put 1 tablespoon of oil. If you're avoiding oil like me, just do like half of a tablespoon. It says here minced garlic. We didn't do minced garlic today. I was too lazy to cut garlic. And then 1 cup of mushroom stock. Or any stock. If you're not pescatarian or vegetarian like me, you could do... I guess you could get away with like, you know, chicken soup stock, I guess. But some kind of stock. And then you put in a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of soy sauce, bay leaves, peppercorns, and a tablespoon of sugar. You let that simmer for a bit, and then here's the secret. You gotta make sure that your tofu is ready though, that it's like completely like cooked and stuff like that. You add a slurry, which is like a little bit of cornstarch with water, and then you add your tofu and mushrooms, mix it all together. You're golden. Your golden experience requiem. I realize there's a typo in this recipe, so I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it in Binka Noms or Bear Noms. Bear Noms. Here's the recipe. I also want to post my picture. I gotta find my phone for that though. Got some chipotle bouillon. Ooh, that sounds good. Buy silken tofu. No, don't get the silken tofu. Can't you see Binka's lazy, but her heart is blazy. Yeah, it's a slurry. That's literally the word they use. A slurry. Let me see if I got the picture from yesterday's attempt. It turned out really gelatinous. I don't know if that's what you guys want. Like, I followed the recipe like almost to a T, and it turned out like pretty gelatinous. But it's almost like when you have like Panda Express orange chicken. It's like that gelatinous. So I reduced the amount of cornstarch today and it ended up too watery. So you might have to play around with the recipe a little bit. Wait, I have a picture, but I also have cutlery that's metal. I don't know if it reflects. No, I don't think it reflects. So I'll show you guys how it came out. Alright, recipe is posted, and then I'm gonna show you guys the pictures. How mine turned out. Actually, hold on. Any reflections? Not really. There you go. I posted it in the Discord. Reflection jump scare. Don't scare me like that. I was like, is my reflection like there? Can you actually see my reflection? She lied to me as the mess is burning in the air fryer. We found out Babinka is not a vampire. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Like, you can clearly see my reflection in like the cutlery. I don't think you can. I literally just see like light, you know? Joking about the shiny spoons. No, even in the first picture, like there's like a kettle there. I'm like, uh-oh. Or the gelatinous part, I'm scared that it's so gelatinous, it's so reflective that you could see me like clearly. that'd be kind of bad. Not because I would get dogs, but it's like, wow, is my cooking that bad? That it became so gelatinous that my reflection is on it. Alright, let's get back to driving. Let's get back to driving, shall we? Actually, let's exit. Because for whatever reason, it's not reading that I completed this. Why are you guys getting on the bus? I'm not driving. I'm not driving anymore though. I don't understand. Ask to see ticket? Alright, let me take a look at this map. Oh, I see. It's not South Jetty Drive. So good. Okay, let's drive Route 3. Accept. Join the vehicle on its current route.
Ah, you want to come along? Or drive
Oh.
yourself?
Oh. Yeah, I'm taking
Bus is
over.
all yours.
This is my bus now. Cooking so bad it blots out the light like Block 3.0. Okay, this is my route now. We're back on track. Turn signal on. Oh my goodness. No. No, you have to be an offensive driver. You have to be an offensive driver. Oh no, why is this YouTube video doing that?
Stop. Please leave the bus.
Wait, what's going on with this YouTube video? Hello, YouTube? Hello? Because I'm not seeing no drop frames or nothing, so I don't know if it's on YouTube side, but whatever. You certainly offended a lot of people. The best defense is a good offense. Exactly. I'm sorry, I can't be on for too long because I'm all pooped out from Minecrafting. No worries, Alpaca, no worries at all. The best defense is a good lawyer. Exactly. Good night and thank you for the stream. Thank you! Thank you. You know what? It might be my computer. My computer's starting to chug a little bit now. So, is it because I posted that, that recipe? My computer's like, you shouldn't have done that. Yeah, sleep well, Alpaca. Sleep well. Come on. Okay, so where's Jetty Drive then? Nimitz and Sea Drift. This one? Yeah, so I would be driving back there then, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on! Okay, there we go.
Next stop. San Pablo and Madrid.
Yeah, that is the recipe that I had tested out. Eek! The rainy weather! It's the rain that's making me a bad driver. I swear it's the rain. There we go. Whoa, see? If I wasn't a good driver, would I have been able to avoid that garbage truck? Oh, jeez. I mean, yeah, the bus is a little rocky, but you know, at least you'll get to your destination nice and quick, right? And isn't that what all like, you know, bus commuters want out of life, really? Oh, lordy. So that was a fluke. Imagine blaming the lag for running someone over. It is the lag. It is the lag. Look at my model. Look at my model. I wonder if it's the rain. I wonder if it's like the rain, you know what? Can we change the weather? Have you? Oh, wait, what do you mean we can't? Change the appropriate company setting for manual override? Interesting. Interesting. I fear that the rain is causing a bit of lag. Anyway, back to my good driving. There we go. See, I'm avoiding both lanes. What was I talking about? My tofu. Hey, no! There we go. So yeah, I was experimenting with that recipe today. It ended up too watery this time. Cause oh no no no! Did not bust the rains down in California. Toto has some splaining to do. See, I only missed the stop like a little bit. There's also another driving game that I've been thinking of playing. It's called City Car Simulator, and apparently it's supposed to, like, I don't know, be a little bit like more realistic to, like, if I were to start driving again in RL, you know? Because a little bit of binka lore, I haven't driven since I was 22, so, and I am now 34, so it's been a minute. And in a city like Los Bincos, you do kind of need to drive, but to be fair, the public transit is getting a bit better. Someone even made a video about it. Actually, I'm getting kind of tired of doing this route over and over. So let's let's see if we can go back to the main menu. That was only like a year ago. You should be fine. Yeah, I think I was 22 because I was driving to community college. It's been that long. I've been wanting to like get. Well, the thing is, I don't have my own car. The whole reason I haven't driven for that long is because I don't have my own car, and also like, I feel like it's, I don't know, especially lately, it's just not been like a good time to make a car purchase. Cause like I remember during the pandemic, the Panera Bread, I know Beans was trying to find a car for me, but car prices were bad then, and now, you know, gesturing vaguely over to Bear America, now that all of that is like going on, I still think it's kind of like not a great time to buy a car, but I know that eventually I will have to. Wait, this isn't a loading screen. There's a continue button in the corner. What the hey? The dream of being not able to not drive. I know. Sometimes I think about that when Beans and I went on vacation in New York City in 2023. I was like, oh man, this is kind of the life. You got an electric car last week and got a good deal. Oh, okay. Just get a beater that barely passes smog. What's funny is that that's what I kind of grew up with. Like, I kind of grew up with my dad having like lots of hand-me-down like cars. Like our aunt would she would get like a new car, but she would give us like kind of the hand-me-down one. So I'm kind of used to when I was a kid. I remember like our car would break down every so often, and it became kind of normalized for me because I distinctly remember like there were like a lot of times where my dad had to like get out and push the car. Like he set it in neutral and had to get out and push the car. And I remember like there was one day where like it just straight up didn't work, so we had to like go to the grocery store one time, and I just remember my dad like somehow took the shopping cart outside of, because you know like usually when you take a shopping cart out of like the like store's like boundaries, there's like a lock, right? I don't remember how, but he somehow got a shopping cart out. And we like got we get like a lot of groceries too, because we used to be the kind of family that would only shop for like once per month, you know? So our like shopping cart was like filled to the brim with stuff, and I just remember I like have this core memory of like we were on a very narrow street and the shopping cart fell over. And I remember helping my dad like put all the grocery, like tip the shopping cart back upright, and then like helping him like put everything back in. But I just remember that being like, oh no. Like, and eventually we made it home. We made it home with like our big shopping cart. But yeah, it's just like I've definitely grown up with like crappy cars to the point where like when I started dating Beans and his car was like regularly maintained and like didn't break down as often, I was like, wow, he takes really good care of his car. Like not realizing that like that's more or less the norm, isn't it? Like for your car to not break down once a month, you know? This model without the most looks like you're sneaking through the city streets at night. I am doing a little bit of, we're doing a little bit of sneaky sneak. It sounds a little depressing. It like I said, it's a core memory for a reason. It was a little depressing at the time, but looking back, it was like, okay, I think that did help me to get some bear hair on my chest, you know? Which is normal for bears. Like, it's normal. But also free shopping cart. We have all been there tipping the shopping cart on the way home. Minka crying over spilled milk and cart. Yeah. I think I was old enough to not be crying, but I was old enough to be like, this is kind of depressing. But yeah, so but yeah, like now my dad has like a better car. What does he have? He had like a CRV for a while, and then he got like a better car. My little brother has like a nice-ish car. Like I think it's nice. But I also have no frame of reference when it comes to cars. I'm not a car person. That's Beans. But yeah, so like I live with Beans. He drives me around. I also take the bus everywhere. Oh my god, wait, that was another thing. Okay, first of all, let's see if I could just do sandbox mode while I yap. Let's do new game. Angel Shores, Day Tripper, binka bus. There you go. Let's use sandbox mode. Accept. Free and unrestricted, you will not need to worry about money or unlocking stuff. This is your playground. Nice. The CRV is so easy to get pick and pull parts for. Did he have the little table as well? I don't know about the little table, but if you mean like, I don't know, when you say pick and pull, there were some times where I think before that we had like a Honda Accord? 1996 or 7 or something like that. I remember our car would get robbed every so often. Same with the was it also the CRV? My dad basically like installed a whole bunch of security cameras outside of his outside of my parents' apartment, and there have been like more than one occasion in which someone tried to steal, like, I don't know what part it is. It's like whatever the most common like stolen part is. Someone tried to take that. Free and unrestricted junkyard parts. You take off the car yourself. Ah. I don't know if my dad has ever like fiddled around with that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's the yep. It's that one. It's the catalytic converter, yeah. Cause like my dad has so many cameras. Because it happened once, he like has so many cameras, but ever since then it still happened like quite a few times. I think, oh no, I had like a crazy one. So one of the first times that our car straight up got stolen one time. I think it was back when it was the Honda. It was the Honda's Accord. That one straight up got stolen, but somehow the police tracked it down. And when they tracked it down, they opened the glove compartment and there was drugs in there. Like, I think it was like cocaine or something. I forgot what it was. No, I don't think it was cocaine. It was something else, but there was straight up drugs in there. And luckily, this was after my parents had quit using drugs. I don't know who here like knows that bit of like binka lore, but my parents at once upon a time, they did use. But luckily this was after they quit, Because otherwise that would have been pretty bad. But yeah, this was after they quit, so like the police was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe those people put like drugs in your car." Otherwise it would have been this like oh, glitch, why would you throw something at me? Why? Is it because I'm not driving? But yeah, can you imagine my parents were still like using and like the police are like, "Oh my god, someone put drugs in your car," and they're like, "Oh no." Exactly, Gojikins. Yeah, that's crazy. What happened to that stash, by the way? The cop stole Beans' coke stash. No, this was my parents' car. This was my parents' car. Beans has never used. He's a clean bear. He's a very clean bear. But my parents, they grew up in the 90s. Like, come on. Like, they grew up in Los Pincos in the 80s and 90s. Like, come on now. Come on. Somebody put this crack in my car. I can't believe someone just put a whole bunch of crack in my car. Okay. So now we're doing sandbox mode. Oh, can we drive this car? Snack box. Oh, buy one at the dealership? Okay. How do we do this? Where's the dealership? The paint shop here? Oh, here's a dealership. Do we have to walk all the way over there? Please tell me we could just like fast travel or something. You tell me I have to walk all the way over there? That's gonna be kind of lame, I don't know. Garage? Company settings? This is the Park Depot. That's where we're at right now, right? The dealership? Why can't we travel over there? I feel like that's a bit of a gaming oversight if you can't buy a bus immediately where you spawn in, right? Are you sure we can't just buy one here? Buy one at the dealership? Elbow it like in GTA? Wait, Final Destination man! Come here! What the? Those people just spawned in, what the heck? Can I board a bus? Is that something that, you know, this is Bus Simulator. Can I simulate the experience of boarding a bus? You have to GTA your way to the dealership? I would like to board a bus! Next stop? Select route? Isn't that a bit of, am I like missing something, or is that a bit of a gaming oversight that you spawn in somewhere that's like too far from like the actual like dealership? This wasn't our crack. Let's just pretend this never happened. Let's see. There's a container with pancakes in. No, I think glitched. We might need to start dropping the, I guess the gag of like the whole like mustard gas thing. It was funny, you know, that first stream where we were talking about it, but now we're getting a little bit off topic, and kind of the violence, even if it's joking, the threats of violence against me and Beans and Mr. Pancakes are getting a teensy bit uncomfortable. So I will ask that you can still chat, of course, but the little gag of all of the chemicals and stuff might need to put a stop to it right now. You have to GTA your way to the dealership? Yeah, no worries, you know, as long as I'm just glad that like I set down a boundary and you're okay with it. So yeah, sorry about that, but it was fun while it lasted. The on foot with the model is such a vibe. I just want to see you running in the Windows screensaver maze. What if you get Binka as a driver and she never stops at the dealership? She's just like me for real, for real. Are we really hoofing it? Are we really, like, the bus isn't even gonna stop? Is there a way that I can... Oh, I can set a marker. Okay. There we go. I guess we're hoofing it. We're hoofing it, you guys. This way? Okay, yeah. Okay. There'll be new bits. Exactly! There will be new bits. Okay, so at least this gives us an opportunity to explore the neighborhood, right? Where I won't be beholden to stopping at stops. We can actually see a little bit of the world building. Get yourself a cold drink. Do you think I can get run over in this game? Get yourself a cold drink. The triple decker. Game is also stimulating the importance of bus bite experience. Exactly. I'm just kind of sad they don't have a jump button. I want to like cause a little bit of havoc, you know? Spring of Affection. Isn't there also, there's also like a truck simulating game, isn't there? Footwalkies. Oh yeah, Schedule 1. I think Mega Bronson wanted to play that game with Beans and I. But we still have to finish Raft. The only thing is, no, actually we would be able to like eventually fit it in. Wait, are we at the dealership? What is this? What is this right here? Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a camera! It's a red light camera. Yeah, Schedule 1, I know that Mega Bronson would like to play that one. Oh, I forgot to answer his message, his DM. About potentially playing with it. By the way, speaking of Mega Bronson, he was streaming recently. He was streaming Repo. If you guys want to see some funny Repo shenanigans, you guys should check him out. He's a fellow bear. His model is similar to mine and Beans because I am the I made the model. I am the mama, but I will not I will not have him call me mama. You saw his stream one time? Yeah. Especially with Repo. Repo's just like a funny looking game because don't the characters look like androids from Android? Like the phone Android? Oh, this is a crosswalk. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way. I overshot it. See, the like thing says stop, but there's still people walking, like myself. Oh, there's a park here. They're the perfect design for shenanigans. Yeah. There's a free car in the water? I would like a free car. Yeah, doesn't it reminds me of the Android from like the Android phones. Like is it like the Samsung phones basically? Oh, I forgot to yap about so usually I have my office days on like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday I usually stream, but this week I did a stream on Tuesday and I didn't stream on Thursday. I don't think I told you guys the reason why I did that. So I wanted to stop by the local card shop. As you guys might have... Wait a minute! What is this artwork? This is Apollo! This is a statue of Apollo. It's like a famous one. It's like, I think Phoebus Apollo or something. What's that doing here? Oh, a middle school. Wait, why is... in that statue, Apollo's naked. Why is that in front of a middle school? What's their mascots? Like the fighting Apollos? Where there's so much world building. Free car in the water is just a pre-soaked car. Ooh, does that mean it's nice and soft? Wait, where am I? Oh, I see. I was like, I feel like I've like been around this block like so many times already. They're the Apollo dongers. The hanging dongers. Dia, hello. We're playing Bus Simulator, but I have to walk all the way across town to buy a bus. I don't know why it's like that. It just be like that. So yeah, I went to a card shop yesterday with the intent of finding out how, because I've been like really into the Digimon trading card game recently, and I've been wanting to like play it with people. The only thing is I don't know. Wait, which way are we going? Oh nope, I'm not getting fooled. We gotta keep on going this way. I've been wanting to play it. Is the only thing is like the same problem that I have with playing like IRL trading card games as opposed to online ones. And that's like I kind of need a blinking light to tell me like, oh, you can use this. Wait, are we going in the right? Yeah, we are going in the right way. I need a blinking light to tell me like, oh, you could like block right now. You have like these actions, because I feel like in IRL like card games, I feel like you know, I'm not all the way familiar with like all the card effects yet, so I feel like I miss out on certain things. But I was just curious as to like how the card game played in real life, you know, without all of the blinking lights and texts and like, you know, right click this for more information type things. See, people stop for me. Is it possible to get run over in this game? I want to see. Stand right here. So yeah, I was like curious about that, so I wanted to go to like the card store yesterday, especially because Beans had class around that time. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the card store, and then when Beans comes out of class, I'll just meet up with him, right? So that was the plan. That was the plan. Also, you can visit all the people that you hit your bus with. This feels like a training montage if I Have the Tigers played. Just the song? Ah, okay. Song is crunchy. I just woke up and thought it was GTA 5. See, people stop for me. It said the bear crossing the street. Yeah, this is the new GTA 6. It might not look like it, like at all, but it is in fact GTA 6. Snackery. Snackery. Can I get run over? Do it. Do it. I guess not. Oh, they honk at you. Snackery, what's wrong? He sounds so sad. Snackery, why are you sad? Grand Theft Ursus. Come on, hit me. He's just meowing sadly. I don't know why. I don't know why. Doesn't even matter how hard you try. So here's what happened when I tried to go to the card shop. It was, I could have ridden with Beans to the card shop, but it would have been too early because the tournament was supposed to start at a certain time. Not tournament, but like, yeah, I guess you could consider it a tournament. Oh, we're here at the dealership. Let's go. Bless you, Beans. So yeah, it would have been too early if I rode with him, so instead I stayed home for a bit and I was just gonna ride the bus to the card shop. That's what was supposed to happen. And I was like, oh, wait. There we go. We can buy a bus. Our cat heard Snacky and perked up. Aww. Bless your tiny cotton socks. Okay, let's buy this one. The Lion City. Where is it? Did I not buy it? Oh, here it is. Snackery, what's wrong? Can they have an active waypoints or anything? Yes. Okay. So, I think about an hour before that tournament was supposed to start, I go over to the bus stop. And I wait there, and then I check my Google Maps, and it says like, oh, it's gonna come at I don't want to say the exact time, so I'll just make up a time. It's gonna come at 4:20. I'm like, okay, cool. I arrive at the bus stop right before 4:20. I wait for a bit. 4:20 comes and goes, and the bus is not here yet. I'm like, okay, it's running a little late. That's fine. I look at my phone, and it says it's gonna come at 4:22. Okay, 2 more minutes. That's fine by me. 4:22 comes by, nothing. Like, okay, so it's still running a little bit late. That's fine. That's fine. It says that it's gonna come at 4:24. Cool. 4:24, nothing shows up. 4:26, actually, just kidding. It's coming at 4:26. 4:26 comes, nothing happens. This continues for 20 more minutes. This continues for 20 more minutes, and each time it changes at intervals of 2 minutes. So I keep having this false hope of like, oh, I just have to wait 2 more minutes. And it happened enough times that like 20 minutes has passed. And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna be a little late for the tournament. That's fine. Like, let's say that it starts at 5 o'clock. Google Maps says that I'm gonna be there by 5:02. That's totally fine, right? I board the bus. Finally, after 20 minutes of waiting, it finally comes. And because it was like 20 minutes late, the bus is packed. It's packed full of people. So, and because it's packed, literally every single stop the bus has to stop. Which I know that sounds like, well, duh, the bus has to stop at every stop. Not always, especially with a route that has like, it's one of those routes that like, usually the bus stops like once every other stop. Like if no one rings the like stop requested bell, it doesn't stop at every stop, you know? So sometimes you can actually get to your destination pretty quickly, like 15-20 minutes. This was not one of those days. It stopped at literally every single stop, and at least 5 people had to get off and 5 people had to get on. So in addition to that, we hit every single red light. Like literally every single one of them. And then another thing is that usually when I sit on the bus, especially if there's not a lot of people, I sit on the aisle seat. Mostly because I've had pretty bad experiences before, and I don't like people sitting next to me all the time. But because it was crowded, I sat on the window seat, and then a guy sat next to me, and don't worry, like nothing like super bad happened. It wasn't like a harassment story or anything like that. But a guy sat next to me, and then he fell asleep. Which, to be fair, he seemed pretty tired, but like, bro fell asleep. And then like, little by little, my stop was approaching, and I was hoping that like he would wake up on his own. So that I wouldn't have to like, you know, shake him or nothing. And then unfortunately it's the stop right before where I'm supposed to get off, and I'm like, okay, just in case, I think I'm just gonna have to wake this guy up. So like I shake him a little gently, like I tap him on the shoulder first, and then like don't get a response. Bro fell asleep next to a bear. Yeah, exactly. So I'm already kind of like peeved because like because like the bus stop, it's like stopping at every single stop. We hit every single red light. I'm looking at the ETA on my phone, and it says that I'm gonna be 15 minutes late, brother. I was supposed to be there at 5. I had planned to be there like 20 minutes early, and now I was gonna be like 15 to 20 minutes late. So I like gently like tapped this guy on the shoulder, nothing. So I ended up like gently shaking him. And then, like, he snaps awake, and then he glares at me! He freaking, like, glared at me. He didn't say anything, but he, like, looked at me like, what the heck? How dare you, you know? And I just say, like, oh, I have to get off soon. And he's like, oh, okay. I would throw stuff at you if I could start driving, please. I gotta yap. I gotta yap first. The fear of having to press A to talk. I know this all too well. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's that fear, right? It's that fear. There we go. I'll start driving. So I can simulate the experience for you guys. Slowly, slowly. There we go. Yes, I want to buy this bus. Imagine the bus driver yapping to the captive audience of commuters. I know, it's like, you guys have to hear this story about how, oh dang it. It's like I get on like this stop right here. There we go. Parking brake on. Okay, guys, you guys are gonna listen to the rest of the story. What's the deal with congestion pricing? But yeah, eventually the guy, like, he moves. I get off of the stop. I get to the card shop at like 5:15, and I'm like, oh man, I'm like 15 minutes late. That's okay. I like go in. Oh, we have an ad break coming up soon. I go into the card shop and I'm like, oh, is Digimon happening today? And they're like, yeah, it's happening today. But it's actually not happening like at this moment. It's actually gonna be like 15 minutes later. It's gonna be like at 5:30 instead. And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. That's fine. I can wait 15 minutes. And then he says like, oh, but if you want, like the people who are gonna be playing in the Digimon card game are gonna be right here at this table. So he motions to a table and it's like full. There's like no available seat and it's just full of like full of guys, full of dudes. And at that moment I just kind of panic and I'm like, oh, you know what, I actually can't stay 15 more minutes because I have to go to meet up with my partner. And I just leave. I just kind of panic. The good thing though is I did buy a booster pack. I bought a Digimon booster pack. So like, but after that I'm like, oh, actually I gotta go. I just leave. Like the anxiety really hit me. The anxiety really hit me of like, oh, I gotta talk to this table of like 4 random guys who I'm sure are really nice. I'm sure they're fine. But like, but I just kind of panicked and I left and I texted Beans. I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna call this a wash. I'll meet you at this donut store. So here I was, 25 minutes late, and all stops are packed. Every time someone gets on the bus, the driver starts the story again. No, I didn't stay. I didn't stay at all. The anxiety hit me so hard. Wasn't that the point of going to a tournament? It was! It was! She got hit by the game room stench and left. Anyway, we have an ad break. We have an ad break. Enjoy recess. Okay, let's we're back. We're back. Let's see what you guys are saying. Card store simulator when? Ooh. Maybe that would be a good way to reenact the story if like someone just came into the card store, bought a pack, asked about the tournament, seemed like they were gonna stay, and then left. That's why I've never gone to a tournament by myself. The anxiety would kill me. That's essentially what happened. Like I kind of panicked and like left, which like in retrospect, I really should have just talked to those like guys at the table and been like, "Oh, is it okay if I observe a game?" You know? Like, it would have been really that easy, but in the moment I was like, "Oh god, no, I'm going to be so awkward. I'm going to be so awkward." The thing is, I do have another chance to do it. I might actually do it sometime this weekend. I might go back to the card store sometime this weekend. Or I might go next Thursday, we'll see. But it was still like panic mode, which that has happened to me before. That has happened to me before where like I just like panicked at something. Card store simulator, it's ref-initiated conversations with strangers. This is true. If anything, when I play more MTG, I could try asking for trades. Oh, cool. The few tournaments I've done, I've somehow always end up facing and getting knocked out of the tournament by whoever I went with. It'd be funny seeing Binka mauled over patrons staying playing cards. What are you guys doing staying here? Don't you guys know I have social anxiety? Oh god, a female bear that talks. They're just like, why isn't she wearing any pants? What is this freak doing here? Next time, what you do is open your booster pack with an ice out of the nerds to invite them to initiate conversation. Yeah, and just be like, hey, are these cards good? Like, imagine I like draw something really OP, like a golden Pikachu level. Oh yeah, that's right. Like Altair drawing the golden Pikachu. I'm closing the doors. There we go. Okay, let's cruise, shall we? We're actually not gonna be picking people up, but I'm just gonna be cruising around, testing my driving skills. Oh wait, let me scroll the chat. Big I know this might be sacrilegious, but have you tried the Pokemon TCG app on the phone? I actually have. Oh Jesus! I actually have tried it before. It just wasn't giving me the same amount of dopamine as say like doing pulls on Fake Grand Order. I think that's the only gacha game that I can say that I like. I don't know, got like really into, right? Because Beans' brother actually recommended it. He was talking about how much he likes the dopamine from doing card pulls. And the thing is, it's not even that I like dislike Pokemon. I still like Pokemon a lot. I'm just not as into it. I'm not as invested as I am with like say, whoa! I'm just not as invested as I. It's not letting me drive Schnackery. You didn't see nothing, Schnacks. Bad Civilization. I love Altera so much. Or Attila, rather. I play it for TCG battling. The card pulling is my. Oh, so is that something that I should give it a try? I just really like the card system for Digimon. I like a lot of the mechanics, like the Digivolution mechanics. I just think that's neat. You know what? I wonder what kind of architecture this city has. It looks kind of San Fran, right? Like San Francisco. The only thing is I've never been to San Francisco. I've finally been cooling on the Pokemon TCG after a run of bad luck and a base hatred of all coin flips. Oh! I was reading chat. That's my excuse. San Francisco, exactly. I should also look into the Digimon card game. It's really fun, and there's a game coming out that is like the official Digimon like TCG client. It's called Digimon Elysian, and it's going to be an app with a storyline and stuff. But we have no idea when it's coming out. It was announced. There's a closed beta coming out soon, but there's like no concrete dates on when it's actually gonna come out. So I've actually been playing on the unofficial server. Or unofficial client, rather. And that's been cool to just like... Oh, it's a one-way. This is a one-way. Oopsie poopsie. How was I supposed to know? It's not like there are any signs or nothing. How am I, a simple humble bear, supposed to know? But yeah, anyway, the Digimon card game is really fun. It has a pretty cool, like, ah! That's why I don't think bears should drive. I'm just one example. I'm pretty sure there must be plenty of bears out there that drive really well. In fact, Folk is in the chat right now. When Folk and I met up IRL, Beans was there too. He drove us real good. How else are bears to learn? Exactly. See, this is a learning experience for me too. This is me telling you guys how you do. Even if you're a teacher, there's still even if even if you're a teacher, even if you're an educator, even if you know a lot about various ancient civilizations and mythologies and architectures and all of that, there's still a lot to learn. It's called being a lifelong learner, and it's called being a lifelong learner. And oh my gosh, kid! Don't forget about your parking brake. Oh. So I'm still learning, is what I'm saying. I'm a lifelong learner, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. But yeah, I think either this week or next week I do want to redeem myself in terms of ooh, I want to go up this hill. What's up this hill? Oh, uh-oh. No bears allowed. No bears allowed. Ah, pretty good turn, right? Pretty good turn. Your old teacher still got it. Ooh, you know what? Let's drive into the city. I want to see if there's any like any neat architecture. Final destination over here. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh yeah, I want to give you guys another cool update. Beans and I went to the gym today. It was the first time in like 3 months. The turning radius on the bus frightens me for some reason. It feels too good. I know, I kind of oddly enough, I feel the same. I feel like it's when you first purchase a bus and like the tutorial of this, you can I kind of wanted to see what's going on over here. There's like an area with some cones set up. Alex, Catfeteria, that's so cute. There's like cones and stuff that you could like maneuver around. I didn't hit a single cone, and I'm like, that's weird. I thought for sure I would hit a cone. Daniel's Honey Shop. What does that even say? Houtner? Noutner? I promise you I can read cursive, but that's Noutner? Anyway. Jason! The game. What is this? Moi? Sandra's? Paulus? Adriano's. I feel like they just put a bunch of like random names of the people who developed it. Which, you know, more power to them. What's going on here, buddies? You guys talking about stuff? Look, this guy looks like Bizarro Randon. Look at the guy with the tie. It's like Bizarro Randon. He's like kind of he's kind of thicky, but also like it's very obvious that that shirt is just a texture on top of on top of their model. Jason. for a brighter future. Okay. Okay, reverse. Kale, hello. We're playing Bus Simulator, but I'm actually not really driving. I'm not doing like a bus route. I'm literally just I'm literally just yapping and testing my driving skills. I'm actually using a I'm actually using a steering wheel right now, like an actual like gaming steering wheel and pedals. Oh jeez. Sandbox baby. That's exactly what I'm doing. Bizarre Randon obsessed with disclosing the locations of his lentil stashes. She's just simulating. Yeah, I have a driving wheel. There we go. This is for me to practice driving. Oh, yeah, I said that I wanted to go into the city and like explore the architecture. So yeah, Beans and I went to the gym today for like the first time in like a couple of months. And it was pretty good. Oh my god, look at the topiary. Wait. Look, it's alpaca. Right? Improve visibility in wet weather? No thank you. I'm doing just fine. We did chest and triceps today. Also did a teensy bit of cardio, you know? And speaking of like physical health, I also oh good lord. Run! Okay. I'm also doing my due diligence with my mental health too. I finally found a therapist. I have some sessions planned. It's gonna be my first time. Ooh. It's gonna be my first time with a therapist. And it's funny because I like the first thing that they told me, because I emailed them and I'm like, oh, are you accepting new patients and stuff. Ooh, look at that architecture. I kind of want to walk around there. You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine if I just stop right here. Or if I stop the truck here. I'm sure no one will mind at all. See? Look at that. Ooh. So yeah, I emailed this therapist and I asked, like, are you accepting new patients? And they were. And they told me that they were going to schedule me for a 15-minute consultation, which makes sense. However, because I have never, like, seeked out therapy before, I wasn't sure, like, what to expect. So I, like, actually Googled what to, like, you know, what does a consultation entail, right? And it was like, oh, you should, like, they're probably going to ask you a little bit about yourself, and they're probably going to ask you, like, why it is that you're seeking therapy. And I was like, okay, I know that I want to talk about my anxiety, like my social anxiety, my general anxiety. And then as I was like writing all this stuff out, I was like I realized that like normally I tend to avoid situations that would trigger my anxiety unless I have a lot of prep time, and unless oh, look at the hippo. Look at the hippo. I either have to have a lot of prep time or I have to be able to like write a script for myself. And that was essentially what I was doing, is I ended up actually writing a script for myself, but it was this kind of meta moment of like, oh, usually I was like literally writing in my like private Discord server, like, oh, I do better if I'm able to prepare a script ahead of time. Like, I wrote that out. Because there was like this moment where I'm like, wait, should I be seeking therapy? Is there something that I really like want to talk about? Like, what if I can't think of anything to talk about? And then as I was writing this out, I was like, no, I think I do have some kind of like anxiety. Like, if I'm literally writing a script and I'm literally writing down that I need a script in order to like, you know, do certain things, like hang out with people and something that would ostensibly be a good time. Yeah, I think I think that is something that like warrants a conversation with a therapist, right? You said you haven't driven since like 12 years ago, and it all makes sense now. I need to find a therapist too. Therapy good. I'm a fan. Yeah, it took me a while because I wasn't sure like what the process was, you know? I thought I had to ask my primary doctor, my primary like care doctor or whatever, for permission essentially. Cause like isn't that how it usually is with like, oh, I need new glasses, I need you know, I need this like an x-ray on my stomach. Like I kind of assumed that you needed to get that cleared with your primary like doctor first, and then they would give you a referral, and then like you could like go about that whole process. Who was it that told me that it wasn't the case with mental health? Someone had told me. I feel like it was my cardiologist. There we go. It was my cardiologist. I was like I was asking like, oh, I was thinking about getting like anxiety medication because a coworker of mine got anxiety medication, and I was like, do you think that's gonna affect like my cardio at all? And she was like, maybe, but also instead of getting medication, like see if therapy is an option first. And I was like, oh, I didn't know I could do that because like I forgot to mention this part. I told my primary doctor that I was pretty sure that I had like some kind of anxiety like condition, right? You want to know what my doctor told me? My doctor was like, I guess this is fair because he's focusing more on my physical health, but I told him like I'm pretty sure I have some kind of like anxiety condition, and he was like, just think positive thoughts. Just think positive thoughts, forehead. Like, oh my god, it's just so easy. Wait, actually I'm lost. I don't remember where. I've been wandering around yapping. I actually don't remember where I am. Simply do not have a mental illness. I actually don't remember where my bus is. Have you tried not being sad? Why didn't I think about that? I'm cured. Yeah, man's literally told me to like just think positive thoughts. So I kind of sort of like gave up. At least like to me it seemed like maybe I should get my physical stuff handled first, and then I should ask my doctor again about like the mental stuff, right? That's what I had thought. And then when I told my cardiologist, she was like, oh no, you like all you have to do is like first seek out a therapist and just see if they accept your insurance. And that's like kind of your jumping off point. I'm like, oh, is that really all I need to do? And yeah, that ended up being like all I really needed to do. I just needed to like see which therapist like accepted my insurance, and lo and behold, it worked. Like I found this one therapist that I think I would vibe with. I asked her, do you accept this insurance? And she's like, yeah. And then we did our like, who did that? Who's humming? What was that? Did you hear that? I heard like a humming. What the heck was that? Oh, hippo. Hello, Twisty. Hello. Sorry, I will catch up on chat once I find out where my bus is. I was like wandering so much. I don't know where the bus is. I lost it. I lost my bus. Ah. Actually, I'll just catch up on chat right now. That is so real. I did that a few days ago at 3 a.m. to prep for dealing with the future anxiety. Scripting is a valid coping strategy? Ah, so it has a name. Because that is what I do. I script a lot. Especially for work, because I deal with like a lot of teachers and like I email teachers often. I just use a lot of templates. I just have a whole doc of templates. So I basically just copy paste that, and that helps me a lot with work. Therapy good, but if they start pushing hard on you needing to join a religion or get a new age medicine you need to run, yeah. Over here for invasive tests, you could just go to the specialist and get it done based on the referral. But if you don't need a referral from the general doc. Ah, interesting. Remember the cool building? Go back and you'll find your bus. Ah, okay. Cool building. Oh wait, I was gonna catch up. That's right. When I was 20, I booked an appointment with a shrink and they told me not to worry to get closer to God. The guy was ex-military? Oh, jeez. important to research your therapist. That's the moral of the story. Yeah. I did like research, but this is also gonna be my first foray, so I'll see if she's a good fit. See what their methods are and if they vibe with you. Yeah, because I noticed that too as I was like researching different let's see, cool building. There was a cool building. Where was it? There's a motel here. Here's the hospital. Yeah, as I was researching, I saw that like a lot of therapists would go into like what their approach is. It would be stuff like, oh, I do like client-centered work, or you know, there was one that I initially wanted to reach out to that like did art therapy, and I was like, ooh, that sounds pretty cool, but she wasn't accepting new patients, so I was like, aw, dang it. Wait, I think I see like a church in the distance. That looks pretty cool. But yeah, so that was my journey to like at least finding a therapist. We're gonna see what the journey is gonna be like to oh my god, we're back at the middle school. Where's the statue of Apollo? Is that on the other end? Oh, this was the church that I saw in the distance. This isn't a church, this is a school. Lame. Lame. Oh, here's the statue of Apollo. The building that looked like a gazebo with the high arches. Yeah, I remember it was like in the middle of a park. The thing is, therapy is such a huge blob of different methods and techniques. It can be difficult to find what works for you. Ah, okay. Yeah, and because I'm not super familiar, I feel like it's the same with like pedagogy, which if you guys aren't familiar with what like pedagogy is, it's basically the study of like different teaching techniques. So for example, like my personal like teaching pedagogy is very student-centered, so I have a lot of like supplemental information, but for the most part I go off of like what the students already know. But the thing is, that works with what I do, because oh, I'm like lost. Maybe it doesn't say like where the bus is. Do I have to go all the way up here? Oh, it's up here. Okay, it's here. Okay, now we're back to hoofing it. Oh, what do you mean? Pedagogy, if that's the word that you're asking about. Pedagogy is basically like how you teach. So because I'm like a visiting teacher, or rather like I work with a team of visiting teachers, like we're not the students' regular teachers. We're just seeing them like once, maybe twice, and that's about it. And our like art history section is basically like showing kids pictures and being like, well, what do you guys see here? Like we don't go into like, so this is a painting of like this is a painting by Picasso and it was done in this year and it's in this style and blah blah blah. Like we don't usually do that. What we do is we like have a student look at a painting first and we're like, okay, what do you see? And then the student might be like, oh, I see the color blue. Like, oh, okay, you see the color blue, so what do you think the blue might signify in this painting, you know? Like, or student might say like, oh, I see a certain texture. Like, oh, cool, so you see a texture. What kind of material then do you think this could be made of? Do you think this is watercolor? Do you think this is like acrylic? Do you think this is oil paint? Stuff like that. Or it's like, oh, I see a dog. Like, oh, you see a dog. So why do you think the dog is in this picture? What kind of story do you think is being told by having like a dog in the picture, you know? So because like we're not the students like, you know, permanent teachers, we for one try to make it fun for them, and we try to make it engaging, because I feel like if you are told that like, oh, you have like a special class for this day and this day only, and it's a teacher that is just like lecturing on like, you know, there's Picasso lived during this time and he was the master of like this style and blah blah blah, and if you guys want some historical context, you can let's talk about the context of like World War I and blah blah blah. So for like at least the group that I'm with, that doesn't feel as engaging as just having the students talk. And also, it's cool for me because sometimes I just feel a little lazy. I'm just kind of lazy. I don't want to lecture So it's actually easier to just go off of what the students are saying, and in that way the students also like feel heard in their analysis as well. Pedagogy kids, like Mr. Crocker from the Fairy Godparents. This is art. Appreciate it, Fairy Godparents. What do you see? A way for a rich pharaoh to dodge taxes or some such? That's such a good. That's such a good analysis, Gojikins. What do you see on the painting that makes you say that? Oh, you see the fact that this artist uses a lot of blue and purple? Yeah, back then only rich people could afford blue and purple. So that means this person was rich. And you know, that means they are in fact edible. Yeah, so it's a lot of like, what do you see? But then it's a lot of like, let's say that we have a student that's trying to like joke around a little bit. They're trying to do a little hee hee ha ha, and they're like, I see a dinosaur. Even though there's like obviously not a dinosaur in there. If you ask them, what do you see that makes you say that? Then they can either, sometimes they'll fold and they'll be like, oh, I'm just kidding, I don't really see a dinosaur. But sometimes a student will be like, oh, you know, this blob over here actually reminds me of a dinosaur. It reminds me of a T-Rex, because you see like little arms and you see like a big old snout and stuff. And then that actually opens up the educator's eyes too, of like, oh, you weren't just kidding around. You weren't just like being silly. You legitimately see a dinosaur. And that's a really cool interpretation, because that's an interpretation that we're not used to. So like, let's talk about that. Like, why do you think this artist might have had a dinosaur in their painting, right? Did people know about dinosaurs at this time and age? And like, you know, then that gets into really cool conversations. Like, for example, did you guys know that like the ancient Greeks, they would see skeletons, they would see the skulls of elephants. And if you guys have ever seen like, not just elephants, but like woolly mammoths as well, if you look at the skull, there is a hole right in the center of the skull. That's where the trunk goes. But if you don't know what an elephant looks like, you might assume that that's just a skull with a gigantic hole in the middle. And that hole could be an eye hole. So that the ancient Greeks would see these skulls and they would actually think that they were the skulls of cyclopses. And that's actually like what supports some of their mythology. And I think I don't know too many sources. Oh, there's the bus. We found it. And oh my god, look at how backed up how backed up the street is, because our bus is parked here. No one bothered to drive around. No, we closed the door on ourselves. Can we not board the bus? Can we not board our own bus? There we go. Yes. Parked right where we left it. Exactly. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so apparently, oh, close the doors. I think ancient Chinese cultures would also find dinosaur bones and they thought they were dragon bones. So that one, I'm actually not sure. I'm not 100% sure, it's just like something that I've heard. But yeah, I don't know, that's just another example of like, ancient cultures have found dinosaur bones before, and it was a part, it eventually like became part of their mythos and their culture, you know? It was to soothe the artist laudanum addiction. Apologize to every one of them like Betel did. No, I would never. Relief Avantage, hello. I'm sorry it took a little bit of time for me to say hello. I was yapping. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, so that's like my teaching style. Is like very student-centered, and I've seen a lot of therapists while I was doing my research saying that they're very client-centered. So that to me makes it seem like they kind of do something similar, where they're just like, okay, so what do you want to talk about today, you know? So I wonder if then, like, you know, that means that maybe some sessions are very lighthearted. It's like, oh yeah, can I Miss Therapist, can I tell you about VTubers? Do you know what a VTuber is? Dinosaur is a newer word. Yeah, it is. The concept of finding like just old prehistoric bones is not old, but like naming it dinosaurs, or like using that word dinosaur and then naming them after like Latin things, that definitely is a newer thing, right? But like ancient peoples have like found those kinds of bones before. Or fossils, rather. I'm very client-centered. Oh no, they're going to patronize me. Well, I guess, like, I don't consider student-centered teaching too patronizing. I guess it depends on what... So the one weakness with using student-centered teaching is that, like, you're going off of what the students are saying, and if they're, like, if they have, like, zero information about that topic, then it's just not going to be a very productive conversation, because this works for stuff like art, which is very open to interpretation. But if you're trying to teach, like, an algebra class, and it's like, whoa, students, what do you think this equation means? Like, they're just gonna look, like, what do you think this, like, they're looking at, like, the pi symbol. Like, what do you think this means? Like, I don't know. Piece of pie? Are we getting pie in this math class? Like, you can't just be like, oh, what do you see that makes you say that? You know, like, you actually have to teach them, you know? Like, it works with, oh, I'm back on the one-way road. I'm back on the one-way road. It works with art, and I feel like it might work with some humanities classes, but with some of, like, for example, STEM, you're gonna have to actually, like, you know, teach. Maybe it can be a good introduction, right? Like, if you're a science teacher and you're trying to teach about, like, kingdom, phylum, what is it? King Philip came over for good soup. So what is that? Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, species, right? If you're trying to teach that, then maybe, like, showing two animals that look similar but aren't similar, so maybe like a cheetah and a jaguar, and then you ask them, like, oh, what do you guys see? Like, oh, I see two big cats that might be related. Oh, what do you see that makes you say that? Well, they're both cats, they're both big, they both have spots, you know? So maybe it's a good introduction, and then you get into stuff like, oh yeah, so these are two different species, but they belong to the same, I don't know, genus or family or something, you know? Is what I like about science is that there are right and wrong answers. Yeah, exactly. What happens when your car goes in the water in the game? We could find out. You know what? I don't know if it'll let me. But we'll find out. Me next to the blackboard. What do you think this matrix means, students? It's a dinosaur. Me spraying them with water. Wrong. Wrong buzzer noise. I heard you say for a second Vegeta and a jaguar. That's right. These are two examples of mammals. Actually, since Saiyans are not from Earth, they're aliens. I mean, yeah, they're mammals, right? Because they have hair. I'm not gonna go into a whole conversation on whether or not Saiyans lactate, but like, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Saiyans are mammals, even though they're aliens. Unless there's some kind of convergent evolution going on, right? Fine, Goward. We've never seen a Saiyan produce milk. Close the doors before departing the... Oh, the doors were open that whole time. Oopsie. Cool, we're in like Chinatown. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that they're mammals. What would be... Do you think there's like a biologist out there that has done a video essay on the biology of Saiyans? Because I think that'd be pretty cool. Because it'd be like, oh, would it be convergent evolution because they're anthropomorphic, they're humanoid, but they go through like a whole like transformation if they look at a full moon and if they still have their tails, you know? Oh, you know what would be like as oh my god, why is there just a mass of people to run over? Oh. They're all bunching up like that. Like, you can't bunch up like that. It activates my like it activates my bare senses. Where it's like, I should go maul all those people. Okay, Glitch wanted to find out what happens if you try to drive into water with this one. Turn signal. Okay, let's there. I think these two trees right here. Oh, there's a fence. There's a fence. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Activates your joke bear senses. Bro, someone did a video essay on what would happen if Goku got what? What? They must be similar enough to humans to produce a fertile progeny. Oh, that's true. Yeah, because you got Trunks, you got Gohan. I'm stuck. I'm freaking stuck. Okay, I think I'll go for like 15 more minutes and then I think I'm gonna call it, because at this point I am just yapping, which I know you guys enjoy. I am also practicing my driving. How am I gonna get stuck again when I literally just reset traffic? The game had enough of my shenanigans? Well, I haven't had enough. I'm just a little bear. I'm trying to learn how to drive. Come on! Okay, there we go. I realize there hasn't been any music playing this whole time. Oh look, a traffic light. See? I'm responsible. Is it green now? I'm gonna assume it's green. Turn signal. Run into anything? We've seen what happens. It resets me. Look, watch. Why did that guy do that? Why did that guy do that? It's not even letting me run over the pedestrians. They've had enough. I found out yesterday that the average sun bear is not that big even after growing up. It's true! See? That's what happens when you try to run them over. Yeah, they max out at like 5 feet. But more commonly like 4 feet. Rin, hello! I'm practicing my driving. Oh my gosh, Sunday drivers. It's me, I'm the Sunday driver. There we go. Of course, he took a picture. How often do you see a bear driving a car? You'd think it'd be more often. Oh, look at all those people. Look at all the people. Anyway, what was I talking about? Super Saiyans. Biological... Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like the more interesting conversation when it comes to biology and DBZ would be Namekians, right? Like, Piccolo, he can... Because, like, in Dragon Ball, he wasn't even an alien, right? He was a demon, but then they kind of retconned him into being an alien. Which, arguably, they did with Goku, too. But like, Namekian biology is just wild because, like, for one, I know that Piccolo came out of King Piccolo as an egg, right? So they reproduce with eggs, I guess. Are there female Namekians, actually, now that I think about it? Have we ever seen a female Namekian, or is it... Ah! I'm actually, like, thinking now, have we ever seen a female Namekian? Because even when you go to Namek, it's like, what, Dende? What's the name of the old guy again? Nail, you know? All male asexual kings. Oh. Namekians have chlorophyll. From his mouth too, which was horrifying implications for their digestive system. You're right. That's kind of disturbing. We also know that Namekians have pretty sick fashion sense too. Honk to wake it up. Well, I already passed them, so you might be onto something. Yeah, it seems like it would be asexual reproduction then, because for one, like Nail and Piccolo were able to fuse together. They looked almost exactly alike, so I wonder if they were just like that closely biologically related, you know? Oh yeah, but the whole thing also with Namekians is like how they can regenerate, right? I just remember that one scene where like Piccolo, like he's missing an arm, but then he just regenerates a new one. Turbines are lit. Yeah, dude, Their fashion sense is out of this world. Not even just their default outfits, but that one outfit that Piccolo had when he was like, was it like going to driving school or something? Schnackery. Meow. Oh, actually, you know what, guys? I think I am gonna call it here. I forgot that I started... Excuse me. I forgot that I started stream 30 minutes late, and now it's like 9:46. Which, it is the weekend now, but I am gonna see you guys tomorrow morning for our Japanese study stream. So, I think I am going to call it. I am getting tired. I do want to get some din-din. Some dende, you know? Get it? Okay, let's no, actually, let's make our driving skills everyone else's problem. Where's a good inconvenient place where I could park? There we go. Boo the spare. I'll have weird facts that are not chemicals. You got it. You got it. Okay, is it okay with you guys if we also... I think I might just call it in terms of, like, no mosh pit either. Unless you guys really, really want to mosh. Serious question, have we ever seen a Namekian eating anything? Oh my god, wait, you're... Yeah, are they chlorophyll based? Namekians only drink water? I'm so curious now. I'm gonna look into this. They don't eat? I'm gonna look into this now. I'm so curious. I don't know if we've ever... Like, not even a burger? Like, Piccolo's never eaten a burger? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. They only grow plants for the environment, not for eating. Huh. I'm gonna research this. But, let's see who we can raid into. I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys in the ending screen. I appreciate you guys for joining in. Let's see who we can raid into. I saw that Akashi was streaming. Is he still streaming? He is! He's playing Fortnite. Let's raid into Akashi. Okay, I'm doing some research on Dragon Ball Z after this. But thanks everyone for dropping by while I yapped and didn't run anyone over. I won't have any lies or slander. So our homework is to research Namekians. Yeah, it is. Then we'll chat about it tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. But alright, so let's go ahead and raid into Akashi. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Pretty good driving today, right? I did pretty good today, right? Right? We raid.